Mulder and Charlie investigate. They're going to find the truth and tell you straight. They're exploring themselves and the universe. Andrew's spoiled, Charlie's even worse. The meaning of life, they're going to find out. So sit back and listen, you big trout. That's enough from me anyway. What the bloody hell? They're investigating today.
Money, money, money. Money. Many argue it makes the world go round. But how can that be when money's not in space? Civilizations have fallen, lives have been ruined, sandwiches have been bought, all because of money. Many lament the suffocating grip it holds on all of us, but there's plenty of us out there who like to be choked a little bit. Just don't do it whilst I'm using the hob. So what actually is money? And does it exist as a concept outside of humanity? Can there be a modern alternative to money? Or is it too entrenched in our systems? Why do we put faces on it? And should money be considered a tool? Or are we in fact the ones being used? Tell me on some of these questions. I'm joined by Charlie Milner, who's piss poor, but he's poo rich. Charlie, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Charlie, are you good with money?
Andrew, I've made lots of mistakes on contracts and spending money when I shouldn't have spent money.
So no.
Do you know who said that?
No.
The GOAT.
Who is?
Jensen Button.
Jensen Button said that?
The GOAT.
Why do you know that quote?
Because he's my GOAT, Andrew.
Right.
He's my GOAT.
You're big into the Brown F1 team or Brawn F1 team?
Brown F1 team, I guess, is like...
Go on.
Should we go there?
Yep, do it.
I get just like the fastest pooer in the world.
Oh, for God's sake. I thought you were going for like a race thing, but you've gone for a toilet thing.
Brawn. Yeah, Jensen Button said that, and I can imagine that he's the sort of person that we should be listening to on this.
Why do you know that Jensen Button quote?
I know many things that he said. I keep an eye on him. I don't actually personally like Jensen, but I do like to know what he's up to.
You don't personally like him, but he's your goat.
You can respect somebody who you dislike.
That's true, such as
My father.
Nelson Mandela. So what?
Yeah, so my money... No, to be honest, Andrew, I spend money like...
a hog.
A complete
blind.
blind
You take piggy bank a bit too literally, doesn't he?
Nordic man.
Nordic?
I spend money like I'm a blind Norwegian with loads of money. And
how does a blind Norwegian spend?
I think he's getting taken advantage of because
he's blind.
beers are expensive in his country and he can't see anything.
Right. Another round from Garth. That's not really a Norwegian name,
I think
is
maybe
it?
like Sven or
Spawn.
Spawn.
Another round from Spawn because he's blind and we're taking advantage of him.
And then we'll dump him in the river.
So what you're saying, all to say is that you're bad with money.
I'm bad with money, but I'm good with it in the sense that I have fun with it, but I'm bad with it as far as kind of planning beyond the following week, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I spent, for example, I had quite a disastrous weekend where I spent rent on a weekend the other day.
How much was it in a weekend?
800 quid.
It's ridiculous.
In the park.
Yeah.
In
the park. You're in the park for a massive amount.
And I've tried to fight against
period.
my
And how have you spent £800 in a park?
at the pub and with some men.
Yeah.
Some kind men who took advantage of me because I'm a Norwegian and I'm blind, Andrew.
Yes.
Are you any good with investments or saving?
No.
I think we're quite similar in this.
Yeah.
Your dad is a banker?
Yeah, so a tax advisor.
And is that helpful?
Is that funny to you? You find my dad's employment funny?
I think that's bloody hilarious.
Well, the clothes on my back. Previously, he doesn't pay for my clothes anymore.
My mum, till quite recently, would buy all of my pants, and I am ashamed to say it.
How old?
Sorry?
How old did she stop? How old were you when she stopped buying you pants? 20? 23?
I think so.
She'd send you pants in the post? Or
No.
would she get them delivered to your address?
She'd give them to me by hand. and
What?
say, don't lose these. So in terms of money, Andrew,
Yeah.
should we pull our monies together and try and actually start something important?
Such as?
A kind of small children's charity.
Yeah,
that helps.
with the current money that we will be able to pull together, it would be shut down immediately for poor conditions and probably child abuse.
Right. What do you think is within our remit then?
Maybe like a slide at a park.
We could build a slide.
Yeah.
I think we could do that.
We could build
We
a
charge
slide.
entry?
What's the PSP per slide price?
50p or a chat
50p.
with the parents.
Well, they have to talk to us for a bit.
Yeah, we have to. It's kind of we're investing in it's like therapy or it's at least like learning. We're learning how to be parents for when we want to have kids. I mean, I want kids.
Okay, so it's like parental advice or 50p.
but you need some bait, and it's not noncy because we're doing it in order to become parents.
It's not noncy. Our slide isn't noncy. It's for the kids and for our future kids. For the children, it's important to be important. So at the top of this episode, I think we should mention that we've actually got an expert in the room with us, an accidental expert in the room with us. Charlie Milner genuinely has an economics degree from UCL, which it might surprise some people. And what would you say to them?
Put your money where your mouth is.
Damn right. So you're going to be leading a lot of the kind of the expert.
Absolutely, yeah.
The expertise of this episode. You'll be able to take us through the kind of
Certainly.
cobweb and confusion that money often is, and you can give us a kind of economic aspect of that.
Thank you.
So I think a lot of people might be, they might not be as economics literate as you are. So
Well,
I think we should try and get everyone up onto the same platform.
Okay.
Here. So I've got a list of questions here
Yeah.
that I think would be great if you could kind of start us off and answer them.
First thing to say, Andrew, is that there's no wrong answers.
Okay, yeah. Is that what you were taught at UCL economics?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Give me your worst.
Okay, here's some economics questions answered by Charlie. Why can't we just print more money?
Because they will find out about that.
Who's they?
The men will come, and if I gave you £1 million on the sly, you're not just going to sit on that in your house. You're going to take it out to the shop, and therefore everybody gradually is going to find out that Andrew's got £1 million, and we're going over to yours.
Why do diamonds cost more than water?
Because pressure creates diamonds, whereas water's just comes straight out of the sky.
Why do prices go up and down?
Because they can't keep their hands to themselves. They're quite handsy.
What causes recessions?
Stress, and therefore your hair.
Receding hairlines, very good. Why do governments borrow money?
Because they appear that they need it, but they're actually stingy, and they're going to fuck you over.
What's an interest rate?
It's when your friend Rate says, did you know that the opposite of a bath is actually a boat?
Gonna have to pause the questions there. Is the opposite of a bath a boat? Absolutely not, I'd say.
Let's throw it to Matt on this.
Let's throw it to Matt. Matt, thoughts on, do you think a bath is opposite to a boat?
I can't see it.
Because the water's in the bath,
Yeah.
but in a boat, it's outside of the bath.
Same shape as well.
Solid.
Yeah.
It's kind of perfect.
I just feel like the
unfortunately.
opposite of a bath should be like a puddle of shit.
Well, that's a horrible answer, Andrew.
No, it's not.
A puddle of shit.
Yeah, you get in the bath to clean yourself. The puddle of shit, you're covered in shit.
No. The opposite of a bath is a boat, Andrew.
Why do countries trade with each other?
To finally just lay down your prejudices and get amongst the table. There's nothing wrong with Lithuania, and the DR of Congo have a right to beer as well.
How do stock markets work?
Basically, everybody just gets together, and you basically take your oil into the building, and you convert that oil. Basically, oil. You can't just give me oil. I need it to be something that I can actually do it with. I can't just have oil on me. So you take the oil and actually make it worth something that I can go and spend in the shop.
What's an exchange rate?
That's when your friend Rate says, can I have one of yours?
What is Can I have one of yours? What is GDP?
GDP, goddamn pum pum.
What's a bank?
A bank is basically a building and everyone in there looks like the Ask Jeeves logo.
And finally, to finish this off, and you can do a longer answer on this one, given that you'll see the pertinence of the question. What is money?
Money is a feeling, and I'm reeling. When I cut my toes, I'm healing. There's nothing to this ceiling. Blow the roof off. I hurt my tooth off because I ate a wham bar.
You hurt your tooth off.
Mummy, I've hurt my tooth off again.
There's also something in the fact, I'd be interested to see what you think about this, Andrew.
Please.
Is there anything in the fact that mummy sounds like money? Money sounds like mummy. Mummy provides for us, so does money. Is money actually mummy? That's what I'd say, Andrew. Money is mummy. Money is the fucking mummy of the world. We're all trying to get to that teat.
All trying to suckle.
We're all trying to
money's
suckle. He's like,
teat.
please, can I have a bit more power?
Yeah.
No, you can't, you little one. Because you've already had too much milk.
Milk?
Milk?
I haven't had too much milk.
Well, you have. You can't just have milk forever. You've got to go get your own milk. That's the whole point.
Right. And so maybe mummy's
Money
not,
is mummy.
maybe mummy's
that's
not
pretty
distributing the money very, very kindly at the moment. She's got her favourites. She's got her favourite kids and her not so favourite kids.
In the same way that when you watch a pig suckle, some of the baby pigs just do not. They just get cast aside. And unfortunately, life ain't fair, and you got to go get that money.
Yeah.
So Andrew, obviously,
Yeah.
there's many ways to make money.
You're damn right.
We're trying to
Charlie.
make some money right now.
Please give us it.
This currently is not enough. We're not doing well enough as a pod to live. So I've got some side hustles. I was wondering if you've ever had any side hustles. I've got a new idea for a
What
pod.
side hustles have you got?
I have an idea for a podcast.
Yeah.
The Desert Island Crisps, where you go to an island and
Okay, well, let's do an ep of it. Go on, then. You're the host. I'm the guest. I'm a world famous pianist.
Jonathan.
Thank you for having me.
By the way, nice fingers.
Thank you very much. They are my livelihood. They call me Dr. Ivory because I keep banging on those bones. I didn't prepare that beforehand, and I think it went poorly. Could you cut that out of the episode? Oh, we're live. I'm so sorry.
We're live on Radio 4.
Hello, everyone at home.
Hi, guys. Now, you know about the show. It's very successful.
Yes.
We've won about 10 awards already.
It's unbelievable how successful it is.
So, listen, would you like to tell me, you're stuck on an island in
Yes.
French Polynesia.
Lovely
They shouldn't
place.
still call it that. It's outdated.
Right.
But it's not for me to say. I'm just a radio person. Would you take me now? Can you please tell
Would you
me?
like some advice as the guest of this podcast? I feel like you should get to the fucking point a bit
Oh,
quicker.
right.
Yeah.
You're stuck on an island, and all you're armed with is 8 packets of crisps.
8? 8? Fuck me.
Do you want more?
Less?
8, please.
Significantly less.
No, 8. Yeah,
8.
8 packets of crisps.
8 packets of crisps.
And what are you taking with you and why, Andrew?
I'll tell you what I'm taking with you and why. Jonathan, by the way, is not.
Sorry, Jonathan.
What I'm taking with me and why is I'm going to struggle to work out if crisps can have any kind of survival mechanisms, and I'm sure they do. I'm going to start off with the big barbecue hula hoops. Do you know why? I can fashion them around my fingers as armbands for the water. Second, salt and vinegar squares, simply because they're damn delicious. Now we're going to move on to Watsits, cheesy Watsits, the big ones. Tell you why. You can soak up things in them. It's and then actually,
Wow.
what you can genuinely do on an island is if there are bears around, is you want a particularly porous bit of wood, and then you wee on that wood, and then you put it out near your camp, so that when the bell smells it, it sees that it's marked human territory.
Okay.
So if there aren't suitably porous sticks, I'll use the giant Watsit as my kind of bear repellent stick thing.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Number 4, Monster Munch. Extra pair of hands. And finally, I go for Doritos because the triangular nature of their shapes means that I could erect many a structure with them. They'd be the kind of key focal point for my TP.
This is the best answers we've ever had on the show.
Thank you.
Would you like to hang out afterwards?
Yes, let's go get a coffee.
Crisps.
See you next time.
See you.
Right.
So what the fuck did that have to do with money?
Well, so that's a potential side hustle for me to make more money. So I'm going to
yeah.
pitch that to the BBC or anyone who will.
I've
have
considered dog walking.
it. What? Oh, right.
What?
Cool.
What?
That's cool. Give it a
I
whirl.
can see myself.
Is that didn't you have a scare on dog walking and then you started having your keys as if they were knives?
Yeah, you've confused stories. I wasn't scared on a dog walk. I was scared walking back in
But you are a
on the
bloody
dock.
dog.
I am, and I'd be a dog if I was in a fight. No, I haven't had any dog walking scares. No. I think it sounds like quite a nice idea.
I do kind of envy and respect dog walkers when I see them.
Dog walkers crisps.
I like to think of them.
I think maybe at this point we should acknowledge it's pretty hot in here. The weather is weathering, guys.
hot.
Mm.
If we all believe that, for example, sauce was actually the new form of money, and
Yeah.
all that matters is who's got sauce.
Yeah.
I mean physical sauce.
Such as ketchup and or mayo.
Or chili garlic. You know, if we all thought that, then we'd all just be kind of paying in the shots with like, here's a bit of chili, here's a bit of
Yeah.
garlic. Money is actually entirely, it's a feeling. Do you believe in it or do you not? If I decided to not believe in it, unfortunately, it doesn't mean anything because everyone else
believes in it.
It's like the Christmas spirit, Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess
So if we all decided to not believe in money, good or bad thing?
Bad, probably initially, because then how do we acquire the goods for survival?
Should go and get it.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? Do you think it's going to be a good thing if everyone just goes and gets what they need / want?
It would be kind of Animal Kingdom vibes.
It would be Animal Kingdom. It's exactly what
And
it would be.
it does work in there.
In many ways, money separates us from the animals.
Yeah, but should it?
What's the biggest thing that separates us from animals?
Currently, I think it's doors.
Why?
Because they can't get in here. Whereas we,
You've taken that so literally. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah,
um,
because they can't get in. Yeah,
beyond that, it's very hard to say, Andrew.
right.
I suppose
Money,
mouths,
language,
language, money, doors.
money, and doors. Yeah.
So money is basically all about belief. I learned that at uni. I did have quite a hard time learning about money and economics at uni because I didn't understand
What made you choose
any
economics?
of it really. It was a useful degree. It was like, this guy's not an idiot.
Right. So it was kind of
Credible.
a defensive degree.
It was an insecure decision.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot.
I'm not an idiot.
doing
Look, I've got
economical.
this. Yeah.
And I kind of alienated most of my course. There's a lady called Elaine, and I did economics with her, and she started refusing to sit near me because I was just constantly being like, what is happening? Like,
Yeah. Just
what
kind of
does it
freaking out
mean
in the
about
corner
inflation?
by saying it to Elaine.
Yeah, what's that graph?
Oh God.
Do you have a pen?
Oh, horror. I bet you were fucking awful.
I was a nightmare.
Yeah,
And there's a guy called
nightmare.
Varun who I should publicly apologize to be honest.
Okay.
This is a public apology. I hope to make no more of these on the pod. But I called this guy I think sometimes 50 times a day during revision time, and he had to block it. He had to start blocking my number and turning his phone off and shit, because I'd just be ringing him and be like, what, asking about these models and stuff, and just complete the most selfish.
Just needy.
I was so needy, and I did end up getting a degree, but at the cost of my sort of dignity. I guess, and really selfishly going about I just bail people up all the time.
Yeah.
It's
But you got one and no one can take it away from you.
They can't take it away from me, but I don't remember any of the lessons I learned. I don't fully understand. I know I pretended to earlier, Andrew, but I don't fully understand why they can't print loads of money. Let me lay it on everybody. Okay?
We've answered this. Yeah.
No, we haven't.
We have.
No, we haven't.
Because money, it's not just about having more money. Money is relative to the goods and services you create.
Okay, but how do I know if Matt gets £1 million if he doesn't tell me?
Because it would be, if we just print more money, if it's just for £1 million for Matt, we'll be fine. We can print £1 million for Matt. We can't put billions of pounds into the economy. Because
why?
Because that's how did you study economics?
No, but this is what I'm saying. If nobody knows, if only one guy knows, say he's called
Kenneth.
Say Kenneth has got all of the money and he's sneakily just plops it into the.
But again, if it's just Kenneth, it doesn't. Sure. If it's
just Kenneth has got all the money, he's plopping it into the system. Oh my God, everybody's finding little bits of money, but we don't tell anyone. Then, if no one knows about all the new money and everyone just lives in their house, then how does?
Are they spending it?
Yes.
Then everyone knows about the money.
No, but not crazy spending it. They're just out and about spending it. It's just everyone's making a bit of money. This is good. How does that translate to more prices?
Because
we're
of
all
the market.
Just making money.
Because of the market.
This is where it falls.
This
to
is
pieces.
where it falls to you as our economics degree holder. It falls to pieces
because
that's the entire. That's literally the first thing you learn.
Andrew, the problem is.
Yeah.
I am not looking from the sky at all of this happening. I'm not God.
That's always been your problem, hasn't it?
Yeah. I'd like to be up there.
Yeah,
but I'm
me
down
in a plane
here.
and everything makes sense.
How do I know? It's
not about you just knowing.
It's about anyone know. How does anyone know about all of the stuff
Why
that's going
do
around
goods
them?
get
we're
more...
all just... We're all, unfortunately, Andrew, we're all just humans on a spinning rock. And we don't know that, if you've got all your... If you're doing some stuff over there...
Right.
Unless you're telling me about it, I have no idea about that. So how?
Because the market knows. Because of supply and demand.
Who's the market?
The collection of all of us, all of our economic activity.
But that's just one person. That's just loads of individuals.
What do you mean it's with one person? It is loads of individuals, but
the market is not a person.
If you are a repair salesman and me and Matt have £1 billion each, right, to spend on pairs, how much are you going to sell? And we're there going we're willing to spend this much money on pairs. How much are you going to charge for a pair?
£1 billion?
And if Matt and I have £1 each and we say we want to spend about 20p on pairs, how much are you going to charge for pairs?
20p?
That's why you can't print more money. Right. Well, that seems like a wonderful time to jump into Thinker's Corner, where we're here for the best and brightest minds that have ever lived and ever will live. And this week is no exception as we discuss the topic of money.
Who have we got in the change tender thing? Who have we got in the box?
Who have we got in the change machine? This week we're going to start off with Coco Chanel. Welcome, Coco. Stop! You can't.
Sorry, I just wanted to let her know that I really respect her work. And
What's your biggest? What, you a fan of Coco Chanel?
I love it.
What's your biggest thing about her?
The bonnets.
The bonnets.
They got some really cracking bonnets at Coco.
Take it away, Coco. There are people who have money and people who are rich.
I mean, what are the different things? Where do you turn off the at what point do we stop saying, "Oh my God"? Where, Andrew, do we say that the wealth?
What is going on?
Hey,
Are you having a heat stroke?
What?
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 Where? Who? Now hold on, Andrew. Why?
No, what I'm saying is, there are different elements of wealth, right? You'd agree on that.
I would agree
You'd be
on
mad not to.
I'd be crazy not to.
Health, family, sport.
Sport. That's the pillars of human happiness.
Health,
is it?
family,
Well,
sport, money.
exercise.
Health, family, exercise, money. Where do we draw the line?
What kind of a question is that?
As in, what is not
Probably
wealth?
sport's not in there.
Kind of county. No.
What are you talking about?
Access-
What is happening?
Access to parks, is that wealth?
Wealth?
Where do we turn the line off on wealth?
Well, you're talking about like the tenets of a healthy lifestyle at the moment, not necessarily wealth in itself.
And
said Shelf. No.
number of clothes is not wealth, is it? I guess it could be. What I'm trying to say is there are different
What are
ways.
you trying
There are
to
many
say?
ways to skin a cat, Andrew, and there's many ways to define wealth.
There are many ways to define
But there's
wealth.
not infinite ways of defining wealth
You're right.
because that would become pointless.
It would become...
Next guest, please.
Jesus fucking Christ. Let's find out about the history of money. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye money. So, the earliest forms of money are believed to have been...
Shout out to George Floyd's family.
Excuse me?
Shout.
Why the fuck would I do a shout out to George Floyd? You keep bringing up George Floyd at the moment. What's going on with you and George Floyd?
Those who, if you know, you know, and I know.
Free the Floyd. Oh, don't look at me like that.
No,
I am trying
too
my
much.
best here. The earliest forms of money are believed to have emerged as societies grew larger and simple bartering became less practical.
Give me that spud. No,
Not
I want
Bart
a coin.
Simpson. Instead of trading goods directly, people began using items that were widely valued and easy to exchange, such as shells, salt, livestock, or precious metals.
You should invest in your pension.
Was that a financial advice shell?
Get into trading. Get into
Open up an ISA.
Lyses are good, but ISIS is bad.
As common mediums of trade, over time, these shared standards made commerce more efficient, paving the way for minted coins,
Whoa! I'm bloody got about 1 million of me.
paper currency.
Ow!
That's a paper cut for everyone at home. And eventually, the modern financial systems we use today.
Zoom.
So in the
Yeah.
ancient times, the earliest use of currency was documented in China in 1300 BC or 1300 BC or 130 BC in the form of cowrie shells. Around 1,000 years BC, Chinese people created imitations of cowrie shells from bronze and copper, which eventually developed into round coins.
Why aren't they? I mean, forgive me. Well, don't actually. Why do they have to be round?
They don't. It's just easier.
I guess it's way
What would you prefer to put in your pocket, a circle or a triangle?
a little. Probably I would say a circle, Andrew.
I'd agree. I think it's the easiest thing to use.
Triangle would hurt a bit more.
It would.
Dig into your thigh.
Sharp edges. I've got enough of those at home. In the ancient kingdom of Lydia,
Oh, yeah. I've got something in my pocket. I've got something in my pocket. Get in there.
why in the world is that anything to do with an ancient kingdom of Lydia?
Because it's old lady.
It's
called
old
Lydia.
lady Lydia who wants me to put my hand in her pocket. What's she going to do when I put my hand in her pocket?
She's gonna grip it because she's basically got locked in syndrome, where you're there, but
But she can't say anything then.
Yeah, she's like this.
In the ancient kingdom of Lydia, today part of Turkey, people created the first precious metal coins with designs from a mixture of silver and gold around the year 700 BC. Coinage soon spread to Greece, Persia, Macedonia, and later the Roman empires. Around the 7th century BC, China introduced banknotes, which became commonplace around 600 years later.
On coinage,
Yeah.
I think anything with the word "age" on it at the end can no longer be, because
Stevenage.
can't take that seriously at all.
Right.
Because it's like, it kind of sounds like pintage or
Yep.
skillage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the age,
Schoolboy playground.
the age at
vernacular.
the end has been bastardized into idiocy, so we can't be using coinage anymore. The guy who runs the bank is not saying is anybody.
Get rid of idges.
Get rid of idges.
Shells as money, a nicer world, I imagine. If I was like, how many shells would that be, sir? Oh, I've already got 7 shells in the pocket. Do you know what I mean? Let's share shells instead of money. Although I imagine, given the amount, there's probably not enough shells in the world, is there, to bolster this economy?
I think there probably is. Shells like salt, isn't it?
Then in the medieval times in Europe, Sweden was the first country to issue banknotes in 1661.
Hey, you like it?
Pardon?
That means how are you doing in Swedish?
The Bank of England was created in 1694 and started issuing notes in return for gold coin deposits. Meanwhile, in Italy, Parmesan was used as currency. Each wheel of Parmesan, weighing 36 kilos, is worth about €300 and is marked with a serial number.
Now that feels like a kind of
Fucking Italian.
stereotype, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They use wheels of blooming Parmesan over there.
What would the English use? Sausages?
Yeah, or kind of.
Can you
hay.
imagine a world of sausages? Sausages
can.
is money. How would it be different? We probably all have to go around wearing deli gloves because of the stickiness of them. What would wallets look like? What would a sausage wallet look like? Is a sausage wallet a vagina? Can money make us feel better? Can money numb the pain? The pain that we all have to... What was that? You're just doing fart noises now.
No, I'm not.
In the start of an
clearing
intro.
my lip. Clearing my lip. I've got loads of my beard's getting too long, and I need to. It's going into my mouth.
In 2008, Ding Zhou Zhao. Got something funny to say about his name?
Bing bo bow.
And Junao Zhou studied the effect of money on psychological and physiological systems. Participants asked to count banknotes could hold their fingers in painfully hot water for longer and reported significantly less pain than those who were asked to count pieces of paper. They found that monetary loss is painful in the same way as social exclusion. So social support and money both work effectively as pain buffers. So if I want to punch you lots, I'll just give you some cash.
There was a time at school where, aged about 14, I left my friends in the city centre. We'd been at Krispy Kreme trying to flirt,
Yeah.
but they said I couldn't talk. And I told everybody that I'd been mugged for 50p
Yeah.
as a way of kind of
Just having some.
mattering.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even confess it to myself for 10 years.
That you just convinced yourself that you had been mugged for 50p.
I literally didn't.
Who mugged you for 50p?
No one.
I know, but who mugged
Just a
you?
big boy.
A big boy said, give me 50p.
Give me a
Very
quid,
low
and I
stakes
said
money.
no, and then he said, "Give me 50p."
So you
what I said to
bartered
him.
with your own mugger?
I imaginarily bartered
with
my
your own mugger. What was the reaction from your friends?
Oh no, are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Just
See
want
you next
sympathy.
week. There's a real cry for help with that. It's like when I got
Yeah.
my first rock on MSN because her name was.
Did
Can I
you
name
what,
her?
publicly? Not,
No.
Did you
in
show
my
her
own
your
house.
cock?
No. I just stared at mine because she said, "Hey SXC."
Wait, what?
What? She said, "Hey SXC,"
And then you got a boner.
and then I just started it was literally started kind of.
yeah.
bonging.
And you didn't really understand
I was
what a
like,
boner
"What's
was.
happening to me?" And then I don't think I touched it because I couldn't. I didn't know how.
I honestly have no idea how you got onto that story. Was that the story of your first boner? Or at least your first
My first conscious
sex
boner.
boner?
My first sex boner. I mean, I
Yeah.
did have sex in my dream with honestly, I know what it feels like to orgasm.
So defensive. So defensive.
I know what that feels
No
like.
one's suggesting you don't.
I know what that feels like. And
Yeah.
when I was, I think, 8, I had a dream and there was this, she was from the surface and on the surface. She was on the surface, I think, in Asian
She was
mum.
she was a surface woman.
She was from the surface, which is the most beautiful ladies.
Just kind of like skimmed off the top of a pond. She was pond scum.
No, she was beautiful.
No.
She was an Asian mum, and
Right.
somehow she made me come when I was 8. But in my dream, and I don't.
Fuck me.
I felt
the
the
words
feeling-
coming out of your mouth right
I felt
now
the
were
feeling
really
of
confusing.
orgasming at the age of 8.
In a dream.
Yes.
You didn't get fondled.
No.
You didn't get diddled by an
No,
Asian mum.
no.
It was in the dream and you felt like it would have been a wet dream, but you were too young to produce semen.
I've no idea. I've never had a wet dream. So I don't know what that.
Neither do I. This means that the anticipation of pain heightens the desire for social support as well as the desire for money. Both social support and money reminders alleviate pain, whereas social exclusion and monetary loss result in heightened pain awareness.
Should we demonstrate this?
If I have money, I have more pain. Less pain. Yeah, we can demonstrate this.
I'm going to confuse you by Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to make it confusing for you.
Okay.
Hey,
Hello.
Fuck off.
What?
Here's a fiver.
Oh, I
How'd you
feel.
feel now?
I feel like better than I imagined I would. Right?
Feel-
Exhibit A, Exhibit B.
Fuck off.
No.
Give me your tenner.
No, but now oh god, I feel worse than I imagined it would be. Maybe that's how I'll be the boxing champion of the world. What I'll do,
Andrew, the boxing
you can
champion
be
of the
my
world.
ring master. That's not what they're called.
You can be my ring
master. I will be your boy. We'll live inside a Troy. What? You'll be my coach,
Okay.
and then every time I go in the corner, you just give me fivers.
Coins. Fivers, yeah.
Fivers.
Yeah,
and then
fiver,
when I
fiver,
go
fiver.
and get punched by the likes of Muhammad Ali, then I won't feel anything because it'll be like, oh, it's fine. I've got my
I'm covered in
fivers in my
fivers.
pocket. Does that mean strippers never feel pain?
I know a stripper who got a $5,000 tip for giving the guy a number for coke.
What?
How? Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay.
How tragic is
That's
that?
that's
I mean, she's killing it, but he's a fucking loser.
Mm,
$5,000.
it's completely unnecessary,
You're a
isn't it?
sad man.
You got it in you to be a stripper?
I've got it in me.
Do
I
you?
tried to twerk
Yeah.
last night. Shall I show you my twerking?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not good. Apparently, you have to really throw it back.
Yeah. Oh, he's on. Oh, he's fucking hell. Can you see?
You get a little bit of cheek on the wide. Oh, here we go.
Oh god, it's really bad, isn't it? It's really horrible to
Is
watch.
he having a seizure?
Monkey prostitution. One of the strangest experiments in economics involved monkeys. Researchers taught them to use small metal tokens as money, which they could exchange for food.
Good.
The monkeys quickly learned to compare prices, save tokens, steal from one another, and even gamble.
Little fuckers.
Then came the unexpected part.
Oh, I'm already in quite a lot of shock over here.
One monkey reportedly gave a token to another in what appeared to be in exchange for sexual access.
Axe.
The recipient immediately used the token to buy grapes. In a matter of weeks, the researchers had accidentally created a tiny primate economy, complete with theft, gambling,
Sex
and what
work.
looked remarkably like prostitution.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Animals wish they had money, but they're just going around bashing each other. But if we gave some sharks a few quid, I think they'd probably just. But all they've got is their mouths, and they're just like, "Fuck." I don't
Well,
know what's going on.
money is the great civilizing force because instead of, us being dolphins having to headbutt another dolphin in order to get this fish or even, bang this turtle, nowadays we don't need that anymore because instead of, I want that grape that you have or even that orange, here's £2 for that. I don't have to kill you for it anymore.
So is it quite mean that we're withholding money from sharks? Because it's like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I really want to fucking communicate and sort of compromise here, but all I can do is eat you.
If all animals had money, nature would no longer be violent. I imagine populations would go up too much and it would be a crisis.
David Attenborough would be out of a job, wouldn't he?
Right, it's about 40 degrees in this studio, and I think we're having a heat stroke because we've not covered money in any way whatsoever, essentially.
I contest that.
You think it's a...
It's cold and we've covered it perfectly.
Thanks, Charlie. So we're going to move on to Patreon Valley and and answer some bloody questions about money. So we're in Patreon Valley now. We're in Patreon Valley, and everyone is quids in. They're all exchanging money for other items.
Everyone's doing pretty well for
Everyone's
themselves.
doing pretty well for themselves. We've given everyone £100 to spend over the weekend on whatever they like.
What economic system are we encouraging here?
Fascism. We're going to take some questions from our Patreon members as always, and as ever, you can join the Patreon. And for what do you get?
Well, you don't have to, but you can if you want.
And what we ask for in exchange for that extra episode and access to these things is what, Charlie?
£3 a month, please.
Money.
Money. Loads of it, ideally.
That we'll spend on things that we need to survive.
We'll
I
take
often
all
think
you
about
got.
that. Some of those, like the £3 that you might spend, I wonder what I'll spend that on. It's kind of weird, isn't it? I'll probably buy, it might be nice. I might buy like some rice. I didn't mean to rhyme. Or some pasta, or even, some salt. Or it could be horrible.
Andrew, on rice,
Yeah.
I actually have a story about rice. You know the evening where I misnamed Pavan as Abby, which I mentioned in last
Abby
week's
is
episode.
Pavan. You've done it
Exactly.
again. You've
Done it
You've
again.
done
I
it
haven't learned
again.
from my
You
lesson.
literally cannot understand that woman's name is Abby, not Pavan.
I misnamed Abby as Pavan. And that same evening, I took a call in the shower because I was unwell mentally.
Took a call in a shower. Where was your phone during the shower?
It's right on my ear, just covered in
No.
water.
You didn't get in the shower with your...
No, I did.
Oh, you were
I
on
just
the
jumped into
phone.
I just went. I just took.
Wait, so you were already on the phone?
Yeah, and then I got in
And
the
then just
shower.
decided to get in the shower.
I thought maybe it would be fine. I
Brilliant.
thought they do tests on phones where they spray it. Have
They
you seen
do,
those?
yes. The shower tests.
I wish I worked there.
Yeah.
And I did that, and then my phone broke, and I went downstairs, and my friend's parents are Chinese, and they put my phone in rice, and I'd never heard of this. And then about a week later, I went up to my mate and said, "You know that weird Asian thing your parents did with my phone? I think they broke my phone with that rice thing."
Terrible.
And it's incredibly
Terrible.
idiotic.
Because you'd never heard of the
racism.
rice trip before.
Simple.
And you just went, oh, these Chinese people are obsessed with rice. It's pathetic.
Is there
isn't
something
it?
almost endearing about that?
It's like
sort
an
of
Italian
racism?
putting it in pasta.
Exactly.
Or an Englishman put it in stew.
It's almost harmless racism,
Except I'm harmed.
except it is harmful.
So let's get into some Patreon questions. Ellie Marshall asks, other than the Remarkable 2, of course, what's the most expensive thing you've bought that was worth the money?
My car is probably the most expensive and best thing I've got.
Yeah.
I love my car so much.
That's nice.
I kiss it
Yeah.
and I think of it often. I think of it right now. So I think my car, Grace, because my car affords me not Grace, Helen, Ellie. I'd say my car is my most valuable and precious physical possession because you can't beat freedom. And yourself, Andrew?
I would say, I think one of my best purchases has been, it's actually an Instagram purchase, an Instagram ad I received. I went, I want me a bit of thatty, please. It's a light that makes it look all like it's like the ocean or like, I don't know, it just kind of reverberating colours and it fills up your whole bedroom.
A relax light.
Yeah, and I fucking love it.
I need to get one.
Put it on every night. And then what's also great about it is because it's remote control, is that's the last light you keep on, and then as you're falling asleep, you just turn the light off. You can do different colours. Often I do like to feel like I'm in the ocean, so I do a deep blue ocean blue. Adam came into my room after it and said it looks like you've got medically severe anxiety because of how calm your room is, because I have amazing lighting in there.
You know, there was this kid who I used to live nearby, and
Don't like this.
This is good.
Don't like this.
I was in the midst of, I think this is pre-podcast, and I was just like floundering, being like, I have to make something. I have to make a video. And there was this kid, and we had this weird relationship. Trust me, it's actually normal and fun, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, arguably, it's not. And I would sort of cycle past him, and we developed a relationship where every time I went past him and his mates, I'd go, "Doo! Doo! 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 Dee! 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 Doo!
How did that relationship?
Doo! Doo!"
How did that relationship? Impossible to get anything clean on this podcast. How did that relationship start?
I don't know.
Who did the first do?
I'm me. I must have done it.
I'm me.
I must have done it.
I'm me.
I'm me, and he's him. But I was.
But so there was silence. So I'm cycling past a child. There's silence. Whenever at this point in my life, whenever I cycle past a child, it's silent. Okay. So what was the instigating factor that made you or them go do?
I think him and his mates were playing like kind of football in the street, and I kind of kicked the ball back to them, and then they were like, there was some exchange of words, and then
you decided to.
And I was like, and I cycled off, and it was like Friday, I think, and I was like, "Doo!" Just like excited
because it was Friday.
I suppose so. I was just like having a laugh.
Yeah.
And they responded. They kind of seemed to respond positively to that. So I was like, well, this could become our little thing.
Which is lovely and charming.
Is there a noncy element?
No. There's
Thank
not
God.
a noncy element. We've got to be able to have some fun with kids
It's
without
community
being
engagement.
nonce.
And then and for ages I would go past, but the bit where it goes bad is because I was telling my friend about this, and then I said, I want to make a TikTok where, there's dancing TikToks where there's like, I want to do that, but then him and his mates all come and beat the shit out of me.
So you're dancing.
I'm dancing, and then
Yeah.
loads of 8-year-olds come and beat me up, and I'm on the floor like.
I like that.
It would have been good, but you need consent from the parents. And I told my friend about it, and she was like, "You can't do that. You have to ask for his parents."
Yeah,
consent.
yeah.
And initially, I was like, "No, you don't."
Well, you don't have to.
You
but
should, though.
It's probably the wisest idea.
And then I never did, and I don't think I've seen him since.
So you didn't ask
I
them?
never asked him.
Right.
But the plan was to make a TikTok with this kid that I used to go, "Doo!"
Yeah, I mean, that's how I imagine you spend most of your weekends, to be honest. Joshua Hardy asks, if you were to change money slang, what would you change it to? Like how a pony is 25 and a monkey is 500. What's a tenner?
Big batty gal.
20.
Solid bottom.
1.
She's got only a cheek.
50.
Might have done that. 100. 500. A series of bum measurements and noises is our answer to that question. Brian Queer asks, who should be on the new UK notes?
Who's that? What's notes?
Take a leap.
The app?
Banknotes.
Oh, right.
Money. Who are our new national heroes for the young generation? Probably Chunks, I imagine, will be on there, won't he?
Chunks,
KSI, and the Sidemen.
Brooklyn Beckham,
Alfonso Cuarón.
and also just we're throwing it back to what's that guy's name? Jack Sparrow. Who's the kid from Britain's Got Talent?
Jack Sparrow. The guy, the lamppost bloke.
Jack.
Who's the lamppost bloke? George Samson.
George Samson, Chunks, and Brooklyn Beckham.
Perfect. And now it's time to exchange our way up to Pieces Pasture, where we're going to finish as ever this week with some pieces that we've written about the topic, which is money. Okay, and that's what we're doing right
It's a
now.
rich man's world, Andrew.
So this is actually for my piece. Charlie wanted to do 2 pieces because of how important he thinks the subject of money is. So he's written a spoken word that he wants to read out. It's a very sincere one. He's very proud of it, and that's why he wanted the 2-piece slots.
Thank you for allowing me to do this.
So this is called Money, and it's by Charlie.
Money, fuck, man. It changes us. I see a $10 bill and man, just want to throw everyone under the bus. No discuss, no fuss, no ifs, no buts. Man, money, it changes us. Fuck. I want to be free. In a world without it. Free to be me. Without that green paper getting in the way. Fuck. Stop paying people in money, pay them with your heart. Whatever happened to community, togetherness, and art? It's all about contactless now. But all I want is contact. Contact with my fellow man. My fellow woman. Does that make me crazy? Fuck. A world without money is a world for ourselves. Stop paying $1 for those items on the shelves. And look at what's really valuable. Here's a hint. It's you. Let's all forget about it all. And make the world into what it should be. A big, lovely, moneyless stew. Fuck.
Very powerful,
Thank you.
Charlie.
That took me 2 months.
Thank you. Yeah, very powerful. I think it speaks for itself. Money bad, community good.
110%.
And that's not to be mistaken
Interest.
for community wood, which is logs that are used for a fire
Boner.
amongst other people.
All right. Now, Andrew. Andrew's written a piece which he's really proud of as well. And it's taken him, I think, 1.5 years.
Maybe more.
Right. Okay. Would you like to get your piece out?
I'd love to get my piece out.
Get your piece out.
Get your beat out. Get your beat out.
I've got some mad shit in my tummy. I'm so worried about money. There's a crisis. I don't want to join ISIS. Powerful stuff. 2 pieces about the difficulties of money and what the heck is going on.
And
with
ISIS.
money.
Are they still active?
I think so, but less their
Less of a
powers
threat.
are being
It's
significantly
like Al
curbed.
Qaeda, you know?
What have we learned this week, Charlie?
We've learnt tons.
We've learned a lot.
We've changed, actually, as people.
We've learned not to do a podcast at this time of the day in this level of heat.
Mm-hmm. We've learnt that money is not the root of all evil. In fact, it should be introduced to all animals so they can stop eating each other
Yes.
for once.
Give money to elephants, give money to dolphins, give money to sharks.
And support sex work and support key workers.
Watch out for strippers as well. Will be particularly adverse to pain because of the amount of bills they receive.
But don't hurt them. Because
Don't
a lot of
punch
people
strippers.
Do that for some reason because they can.
They can, I guess. It's a power thing as well. But that shouldn't encourage more crimes against sex
You are
workers
kind of
just because
encouraging
they
it.
have bill payments. But it does mean if crimes were committed against them, then they should be more fortified than the average person.
Right.
Love you, Charlie.
Love you too.
See you next week.
It's Henry Charlie investigate. They're gonna find the truth and tell you straight. They're exploring themselves and the universe. Andrew's spoiled. Charlie's even worse. The meaning of life, they're gonna find out. So sit back and listen, you big trout. That's it up from me anyway. What the bloody hell? They're investigating today.